St Petersburg, the former imperial capital of Russia. The Hermitage is one of the world's greatest museums, home to some of the most celebrated works of art. But there's something else here too. It's not on display, but it's every bit as precious. Here in the storerooms are a few objects that could unlock the secrets of those Siberian families struggling in the depths of the Ice Age.
What is really striking about these objects from the height of the last Ice Age is that they're found in just a few places in the south of Siberia, which is interesting because it suggests that as the climate worsened, these prehistoric people retreated into refuges where it still would have been very cold, but they would have been just able to survive.
People vanished from the frozen wastes of northern Siberia. To the south, one of the refuges they gathered in is now called Maltar. So can the few remains found here tell us anything about what happened?
Just look at these tiny blades from the Ice Age. They are unusually small, and the archaeologists think this is because the appalling cold made it difficult to reach the quarries. So the stone itself was such a precious resource that they were using it to its utmost, getting as many blades as they could out of it. So the blades themselves got smaller and smaller. And something extraordinary was happening during this period. In spite of that struggle for survival, there was a blossoming of art. Now, we may never know the meaning of this beautiful pair of swans to the people that made them, but archaeologists have suggested that they might be hunting charms, that when the first swans flew, the first deer would appear, and it was the beginning of the spring hunting season. And how they must have longed for spring.
Many of the objects in this collection are mysterious. This unique plate is made from mammoth ivory. Some have suggested it's a map showing the physical and spiritual worlds, with a connection between them symbolised by a hole in the middle. These precious bone figurines are amongst the earliest depictions of people wearing fur. Further proof that plenty of these Asian pioneers could sew clothes by this time.
And finally, there are these delicate and beautiful little statues of women, and some of them are pierced, so they may have been worn as pendants, perhaps amulets. It's possible that they're fertility symbols, really underlining the importance and difficulty of producing children during such harsh conditions. And in fact, some archaeologists see this entire, very beautiful collection as a cry to the spirits in a time of stress and struggle.